So, welcome guys. Hope you guys are well, hope you guys are having a good day. It's a Friday, hopefully you all had a blessed Friday. Alaikum salam, Samur, USD course PCE price index is coming. Yeah, we have it in about like 3 minutes. In about 3 minutes. Hey Harry, how are you, bro? Hope you're well. Hello Romain. Hello Raif. Esat Özdemir, nasılsın brother? Good. Alaikum salam, alaikum samur. Shubnam Arga, news in few minutes. Exactly, bro. But yeah, let's start by just deleting everything, I would say. So, let's delete also this alert right here. Alaikum salam, Wekto fan. Nice. So, before we start, guys, everyone who's right now on the stream, we are 20 people. We really appreciate if you would put a like on the stream. It's good so people get recommended the stream. We just started now, so let's get the likes at least to 10-15 likes, and yeah, put the likes in. So we get also motivated. Yeah, nice. So we have 10 likes. Let's get it to 15. That would be great. And yeah, let's go to the daily. So up from yesterday where we reacted, it didn't change much. We didn't come back to our area, so that shows us that our zone was pretty valid, you know, like it was a pretty strong zone, so that's good. But we will draw it again. Let me just see. On the 4 hour we have it right here. So you guys can also do the same thing on your chart, by the way. Like it would improve your charting also, I would say. So you're not just relying on us, you know. So yeah, let's go to this right here. So we had this demand on the 30-minute, which we reacted from perfectly. If you look at it, guys, do you notice something? We tapped into the zone and we didn't close above this, below this imbalance right here. So this is why we really pay attention to these imbalances, you know. So this is worth mentioning. Keep in mind that this is an additional confirmation. This is pretty strong, to be honest, especially if it's a 30-minute and 1 hour, you know. 1 hour also closed above the 1 hour imbalance. So these things are really, really important. So but now let's look at the current price action. Let's go back to the 4 hour. So looking to the 4 hour, we have a demand right here. We have this demand right here. We will now refine this zone, of course, but also let me mark out the daily zone there. Just in case if we see a crazy push today, you never know, Friday can be, huge moves can happen, you know, on Friday also, especially on gold. So I have to, we have news right now, so let's pay attention first what the news will do. We will push hard up, or what it's going to do. Yeah, 1 hour candle broke the low and now it's breaking the high. So it's about to do something, but now we are rejecting. So this news push, yeah, 70 pips is not bad, not bad, not bad. So hopefully now we can see a good pullback, I would say. Let me see which zones we can look to have entries, you know. So I mean, we have this demand right here, but that's a pretty close zone, so price may react before. But looking to the 30-minute, I think this is like the cleaner one right here. So if we refine the zones by doing this, so we have this zone right here, yeah, we have that zone right there. Can do it a bit bigger maybe, and then we have this 30-minute zone right here. As you guys already know, we prepare for every situation, for all the circumstances in the market, because what we want to do is that we are prepared in advance. So once price comes back all the way down, which can happen, it's 200 pips away, but if it happens, we are prepared for that, you know. So that's really important. So yeah, we have this zone right here, which I really like, to be honest, because if you look at it, we had the break of structure here. So we had this break of structure, and then we also had the closure above, and then we retested it, and we had this 30-minute engulfing candle, which gives us the sign, okay, bulls are pretty strong in the market, we will most likely see this push up. And then we swept the daily high from yesterday, and at this point we retested it and we're pushing again. So these things are really important to keep in mind. But this target is already met, so this is not a target anymore for trades. But we have now this daily high, the current daily high. So this is really important. If you look at the daily is already pushing. Yesterday's daily candle closed bullish. Not the best closure, to be honest, but not a bad closure also. So, and the weekly still has no top wick. So it's gonna be pretty interesting how this 4-hour candle will close. We have the closure in about 40 minutes. The candle is like in 100 pips in volume, and the London candle was much bigger, but we're seeing the direction is bullish, so we're looking for buys. This is the main thing that you guys have to keep in mind now. We're looking for buys. Yeah, so I would say these are like the good zones we could keep an eye on. This thing, yeah, I don't like this demand, to be honest. Most likely we can sweep this low, come into, because it's an obvious thing, you know, like, and it's only a demand on the 30-minute, on the 50-minute. There is nothing on the 30-minute, nothing on the 1 hour, also nothing on the 1 hour and 4 hour also. So I would really like to see price doing something like this. So we can do this, then sweep this low, you know, and then build something like this, you know. I think that would be pretty nice.
And also, if you look at the 4 hour, we are currently respecting this imbalance. So this imbalance will probably give us a nice retracement into our areas of interest, you know. So that's a really good point too. So we don't really have to do anything, just wait for price to come to us and then react based off that. Because also on the 1 hour we have like a consolidation and then supply area.
Let's actually mark that also. That's a really good point that Hamza just made. Let's mark that area also for target references, you know. And if price does push up really fast with momentum, I think that would be the only area where I would maybe consider looking for sales. But it has to be really clean confirmations, you know, clean structure building up for us to really consider that, you know. And yeah, we would also not like to see closures above or into that zone also. So yeah, I would say this is pretty clean. I think today we can get really good trades, a really good setup maybe. Just give me a second. It's right here, bro. Yeah, okay, perfect. Just a cable problem. But yeah, we solved it. So what did you guys do? Did anybody trade London maybe? Do you have anybody who traded London? London actually gave that typical London setup where it just gave you that continuation. If you look at it, where is London? Right here. We had the break of structure. This is like a typical London setup. We broke structure here on the 5-minute. We had even a 5-minute engulfing here, and then we broke structure here, had the closure on the 5-minute, that little fake out before London Open, and then London Open give you that push to the downside, grab liquidity again from this range, a break and retest basically, and then we had the push high. This is like a typical London setup. We didn't take it. Since on Friday I really like to come to the session earlier, and yeah, Friday we don't take trades before NY Open usually, so yeah, welcome Joel, bro. How are you? Hope you have a blessed Friday. For you it's just morning, so you're fresh, you woke up. Yeah, sometimes I really wish that I would also live like in that area of the world, you know, where I have the Eastern time. I just wake up fresh for NY session. It would be a dream to come true, to be honest. because a lot of times you can feel a bit sleepy for NY, especially NYSE. You can be a bit tired, but yeah. Had a great Asian session on GJ. Amazing. That's amazing. I mean, GJ is in Asia is probably good.
Yeah,
I mean,
right now with Bank of Japan's policies, it's very volatile.
yeah.
So there are a lot of opportunities on the JPY pairs. And you as a JPY pro, you're obviously going to take advantage of that one.
What concepts you trade? Take. We focus on supply and demand, price action, and price inefficiencies, which is imbalances, you know, and yeah, daily highs, daily lows, those kind of things. So everybody who came new to the stream, or if it's your first time, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. We just started the streams this week, and we're gonna keep going for these streams long term now. So if you want to support us, we would really appreciate it if you could leave a like on the stream. It would motivate us a lot, you know, and yeah, it would be amazing if you guys can do that. So let's get the likes up to 20. It would be amazing if you can do that. We have 34 people watching right now. Since now the stream started, we had only one trade. Tuesday we didn't have a trade. Wednesday we had a trade. Yesterday we didn't get the confirmations, but on all of the days the analysis played out pretty much perfectly. But just because the analysis is playing out perfectly doesn't mean that you will have an execution every day. That's really important. And once you get to that stage, you will really start to be more professional in the markets, you know, because it doesn't mean that just because you have that, just because your analysis on point doesn't mean that you have to take a trade every day. Execution is different than analysis, you know. Yeah, hello Hasni, hello bro, hope you're well. What is the science behind imbalances? Imbalances exist like for over like 70-80 years almost. Like you can watch videos from the stock market from like 1940, 1950. They talk about imbalances. It just means basically when price pushes through an area in a really fast way, where let's say price is just pushing so fast, you know, so there are no sellers. Since there are no sellers, the price is just penetrating through an area, and when it's penetrating through an area, it will leave imbalance behind. Let's look at an example. What we have currently is this imbalance right here. You need 3 candles to identify an imbalance. 1, 2, 3. You look at the high, in this case because it's bullish, look at the high of the first candle and the low of the third candle, and then mark that gap in between. Kwong, yeah, let's go bro, let's go. Let's have a beautiful Friday, let's have a blessed Friday. Friday is a holy day, so hopefully we get blessed. Do you think it's easy to pass a 200k challenge with 0.15 risk per trade? Yeah, I don't think that's easy. I think that's that would take way too long for me. I mean, we wouldn't consider that, because for that you need like, I don't know, doesn't make sense. If you're that scared to lose the challenge, there is no point in taking it anyways. Just go for a 5k, 10k maybe account, 25k, 50k lower account, but risk more. Otherwise it will take so much time, you know. Do you trade euro? No, we don't. We trade basically gold only. Gold and NAS. NAS we can we look only after 10 a.m. once all the madness is over. Hello Krishna. Hello bro. We have some new people on the stream, I think. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Leave a like on the stream. I don't want to say this a bunch of times, but we would really appreciate it if you do it, so the stream gets recommended to more people, you know, and then we can also do this more frequently and yeah, regularly in general, you know. So Exactly. So did anybody had a trade this today already? I guess nobody had a trade because nobody posted anything. Everybody chilling. Yeah, I think if we are patient today, we can get a good trade. Just have to be a bit patient and wait for the price to come. What do you think about trading with Fibonacci? Yeah, Fibonacci is a really good tool, to be honest. But it's funny enough, like one of the first strategies that we were trading was a Fibonacci strategy, but that strategy was, yeah, in my opinion, pretty much nonsense, because you don't look at structure at all, you just look at Fibonacci's, and that's just rubbish in my opinion. So we do look at Fibonacci's here and there, but only, let's see, for example, for this, look, I can put the Fibonacci here to see, okay, I'm in a discounted area, so it makes sense to buy because I'm in a discount. And then you take it up from here, maybe you're not so in a discount, but look where we have the zone, it's below the 50%. So anything below 50% is really worth buying, you know, because you are in a discount. But of course, when price is trending really hard, it will not give you a 50% discount always, or 6%. It will give you 30%, 40% maybe, you know. You have to adapt, you know, but it's a good tool, I would say, Fibonacci's.
And after you use the tool for a long time, you pretty much see it with naked eyes, guys. As for example, us, we could probably go through a chart back, only like a back testing session, and we could tell you which Fibonacci level that would be, you know, because we used those levels pretty much for almost the first year of trading. But we still utilize them in some cases, but it doesn't depend on Fibonacci's.
Exactly. And we don't enter on Fibonacci levels or something, you know. This is the key with our trading. We always wait for confirmations. We don't get it. Price is king always. If price is printing me candles going like this, yeah. If price is printing me candles like this, and it's just dropping, you know. It's going like this and then going like this. Into my zone. You guys think we will buy in here? Let's get some ideas. What do you think? What do you think, guys? What we will do, like, if we see price coming into our zone like this? Does it look like we would enter here aggressively? Does it make sense?
You watched us execute or analyze for the last few days. So what do you think, guys?
Let's see if you guys pay attention. That would be important now. So you guys take away some things, you know. Don't just look, like, watch the live stream blindly, but also learn from the live stream. That would be amazing. So let's see. Yeah, exactly, Nadim. Probably we will go lower, you know. So that's why we have to wait for confirmations. So price may do something like this and then a wick, you know, and then give you a pin bar. Let's change the color of that. It may give you a pin bar candle like this. So always wait for the confirmations. This will increase your win rate massively, you know. It will increase your win rate massively. And by the way, we're seeing this like now rejecting here with the news. That's why we never FOMO in on news, guys. Just wait for the news, let them play out, let everybody lose their money, let everybody gamble. Once everybody's exhausted, once everybody lost their money, then we will get the trade, you know, and then we will get the easy move. In the trades you make, you usually expect the price to retest. Is this one of the golden rules? What do you mean with the retest, Samuel?
He means like yesterday.
Yeah,
or something like that.
So if you could explain that further, that would be good, so we know what you mean exactly. You know, I have something in mind, but maybe you mean something else. Push down because sellers are stronger, Vector fan. Exactly, Krishna. That is strong candle to make more low. Exactly, Krishna. Quant, do you read price action bar by bar, like breakout of a bar, or like retrace into an inside bar for discount, which creates a doji wick, keeps pushing? Yeah, we dissect pretty much every candle. Like every candle is important. Like especially on the 5 minute in New York session. London 5 minute is not that important. You can just look at the 15 and 30 minute. But NY session, the 5 minute is the 30 minute, 50 minute of London. Why? Look at the candles. Look at this 5 minute candle in size, 50 pips. Let's look at 30 minute candles on London session. Look, 50 pips almost, even less. So London, just look at 30 and 15, you will be fine. But NY, if you can't read lower time frames, you will be left behind, bro. That's for sure. Or you will have a lower risk reward, have a lot of drawdown and all of that. Stoic, if gold make this kind of aggressive candle, then chance of deep pullback. Yeah, exactly. That's what we anticipate. I mean, right now, look, here we don't do anything. You guys already know how we roll, you know. We look for the higher probability setup. So this is just a range right now. So yeah, there is no need to be involved in here. This is not part of the plan. Just wait for the plan and be patient. Ideally, what I would like to see is this low right here being swept, you know, because this is like an obvious low, you know. This is like the last pullback that we had. I think it's also the 4-hour imbalance. It's the 4-hour imbalance also. So we would really tap into the last frontier of the 4-hour imbalance. And if we could react from there, that would be amazing. Ideally, what I would love to see, that would be really amazing, to be honest. You could get something like this, you know. Let's say we're printing candles like this, you know. So this candle is bearish. And then the next candle will do something like this. If it can do that, you know, can do something like this. This is an idea that would be pretty good, I think. And then the next candle can do something like this, you know, retest, and then slowly but surely work its way up.
And also, guys, what we mentioned with the 4-hour imbalance, where price was still bullish, now we can see that 8 minutes before the 4-hour closure, how the 4-hour for now, for the remaining 8 minutes, I can't say anything, you know, but for now it is respecting this 4-hour imbalance, and the way it's printing right now, and if it closes this way, we can see even a deeper pullback, and that would also be better in terms of risk to reward, you know. So we just going to wait for price to develop. Once price comes to our areas, and then we'll see if we can get something from there.
It's not the first time the price has come to the buying position, but to try again, sorry for my English. So you mean that it comes to the zone and then comes again? Yeah, that would be ideal, but it really depends on how the candles are printing. It's really important how the candles are printing. So if it gives me candles with no strong wicks or body closures, it's there won't be a trade, you know. Yeah, sorry for my English. Yeah, no problem, bro, no problem. We can also speak other languages. We speak German, Turkish, English, a bit of French, so it's fine. Arabic. I'm joking. Stoic trendline liquidity on 1 hour, waiting for that to take out. Let me see, bro. Yeah, yeah, maybe not. You never know, but I think the price can come here. Let me delete these things. But I'm really liking like how price is developing right now. If you look, remember what happened yesterday, guys. What did I say? We're going down in a clean way, so then we will also go up in a clean way. That's how imbalances work. So if price is dropping in an inefficient way, it will most likely also go up in an inefficient way, you know, because it has clean range. Extreme zone 2330. Exactly, this would be my last frontier, to be honest. If price is breaking this area, we can also put an alert, maybe, just in case. So we are, if you're looking at the chat or something. So yeah, by the way, we again had the bull trap. Did you guys notice that? Just what happened yesterday, the same thing happened again on the 15-minute. And we are dropping now again. So these things happen a lot with news. So yeah, beautiful. These lives we can understand and study things we don't know. Yeah, exactly. If you pay attention to the live streams, I think you can even become profitable from these streams. I think I really do believe that. Like if you're consistent and you pay attention every day, then I think that's possible. Just have to be a bit yeah, patient and just study what we're looking for, you know. Be patient, don't chase the trade, let the trade come to you. Biraz sen konuş.
Yeah, Samur, your point is regarding the retest. It, as like with forex pairs, currency pairs, the retest happens a lot, but with gold you don't always get the retest. Sometimes it just goes with the first tap, you know, and then what we do is I identify good candles formations and how price is developing, you know. And for example, yesterday what I remember is we didn't really get a retest. If you see, if you look here, we didn't get the retest into the area, you know.
We just retested this move that we did here.
Yeah, we just retrace and retested these. For example, like if you go in the 5 minute, this small supply here, but the candle was not clean enough for us to take this one. So it does not have to always come for a retest for us. What's more important is that you have specific setups for entries, you know. So we have more than 5 different entry setups where we know, okay, this is a high probability entry, and that's why we don't always have to wait for some kind of retest. It just really depends also on in which session you are. So if you wait for a retest always, for example on New York session, you will probably most likely lose on the opportunity, you know, because it's a very volatile, and once a high or a low get swept, you know, the price just goes without coming again back to the area, maybe with the next day or so, you know. So it always depends what time, how price develops, and how it prints after it comes to our area. That's the most important thing, you know. For example, right now, this actually before the 1 hour closure is beautiful, because the 1 hour was extremely bearish. It was about to close below the previous 1 hour, but now it's just perfect for buys actually to come further down with a pullback, and then for us to buy it with confirmations. So that's actually really beautiful to see. And if you come on the charts every time, every day the same time, you will notice that price acts not always the same, but similarly, you know. And if you can identify that and use that to your advantage, you will over time develop a really nice playbook around that and become profitable with that strategy.
Exactly, these live streams are like live one-on-one with you. Keep continuing the good work. Yeah, amazing. Good to hear that. Nice to hear that, bro. Hope you guys take value from this. We try the best, you know, and hope you guys really support these live streams, bro. Like, because look, like we're switching here and there who is talking, because like I was really exhausted at this point, and then Hamza took over, you know. And after the stream, we also really feel how like draining this is. Like it really drains your energy, to be honest. So we really would appreciate if you guys would push these live streams, share the streams, you know, on Telegram channels or whatever, you know, on Twitter, and follow us on Twitter. You know, you can retweet our tweets. So we would really appreciate those kind of things, you know, because we really like the streams are not that easy. So yeah.
And also, guys, keep in mind, before we start the live streams, it was for us very easy to focus, you know, because you don't have to speak. You have everything in your mind, you know, like you speak with yourself, but in your mind. So it's not really draining. But on the stream, we have like we kind of feel that we have to explain our bias too. We could also say like, okay, this is the buy area, we will buy from here with confirmations, and that's it. But we really like to explain stuff so you have value from this live streams, you know. And yeah, Shupam said exactly, these live streams are like live one-on-one with you. Keep continuing the good work. Thanks, Shupam. Thanks a lot. Make sure to leave a like, guys. We are only at 21 likes.
We are 40 people here. If everyone leaves a like, we would really appreciate it, guys. I don't want to say this like a bunch of times, but also today's session will be pretty good, I think. So yeah. Joel, yes, it's very important to have trigger patterns for execution, and always try to only stick to those, but also make sure those triggers are within context, what I call my execution zones. Exactly. Yeah, building a playbook is key. Building a playbook is the most important thing in trading, I would say. And then once you master your psychology, you don't get FOMO, then it's just it will just get boring at that point, which is amazing. You know, you just have to just do the same thing every day, in and out, you know. From what I understood yesterday, once it bounces in the area, you wait for the retest and then you evaluate a right entry. It depends, like Hamza said, on the on how the candles are printing. Hamza explained it in a really beautiful way, I would say. For example, yesterday, look at these candles. I told you guys already, if we had stronger candles like this, for example, you know, this candle with a longer wick, maybe not that long, but like this, you know, take out that low maybe, you know, and give us some sort of a sign, because everything was given. It closed above the previous candle wick, so we like that all, but there was no clean sign for me that we will push up. So the candle was really ugly, you know. We like strong candles taking out lows or highs, you know. Um, yeah, price action is really important. The zone, of course, is important, and then the next step is the candle closures. Joel, yeah, live streaming drains twice as much than trading alone. Good thing you are too. Exactly, live streaming is really hard. I didn't expect it to be this hard, to be honest, but it definitely is a different level, especially if you do it like we do with the lower time frames, you know. If I would do maybe just entries from the 1 hour and I don't know, you know, like just put a position here and put my stops here, and then we can target like this high, then it would be it would be pretty easy, probably, you know. But this is not the trading that we do, so it would be, yeah, we would be hypocrites if we would do that, you know. Like if I would trade like this on my own also, yeah, then I would do it. But no, because I would, like, for me, I wouldn't be profitable this way. So we just trade how we normally trade, and that's with a positive risk reward. And yeah, I feel streaming also helps you as a trader. Yeah, for sure. But I mean, if you're not profitable to stream, it would not be a good idea, I think, because you're not profitable anyway. So it will just put even more pressure on you. Wednesday high broke out today. Will be good if we see a retest to that level for a long position. Exactly, yeah. That's also what we are looking for. So it would be really good if we can get a retest. As far as now, we only tapped into this demand, you know. But I don't know. I didn't like it. If we would get like clean candles, you know, here, like if I'm seeing a pin bar from here or like an engulfing candle, I would say, okay, we have to adapt, you know. Price will not come to this zone maybe, you know, and it will just go from here. So we would have to adapt. But look at these candles, like the like price action was not telling me that. So just have to just wait a bit more. And we also have NYC in about 25 minutes, by the way. So just be patient, you know. Don't get FOMO or something. Just be patient, and we'll get a good setup hopefully. It's Friday, so Friday tends to be a late move. You know, we can get it at 10 a.m. maybe even, you know, or 10:15, 10:30, whatever, you know. We don't know, because Friday really tends to be a late move. So in order to catch that, just be patient. The worst thing that can happen is that you waste your bullets on like B setups, you know, and then the A setup comes, the A plus setup comes, and then you're out of bullets. Because for us, after one loss, we really have to get a good setup to consider a second trade, and after the second loss, it's just call it a day, because that doesn't happen often, you know, that we have 2 losses in a row on one day. It's really rare at this point because we're so peaky. But if we take one loss, yeah, we just reevaluate, and yeah, wait at least like a bit, you know. Like if you take a loss, you should, in my opinion, wait like at least 10-15 minutes, you know. Take a break, you know, reevaluate, zoom out, and yeah. And
especially with gold, guys, because I know this from myself, because I think like every trader goes through certain stages in their career, and that's why I think like most of us are living through the same things or lived through the same things. So especially with gold, after you take a loss, so let's say your bias was wrong or your entry was wrong. So it could be 2 things. Either your entry was not on point or your bias was completely wrong. So for you to acknowledge this, you have to let price develop even more to see, okay, maybe, for example, just hypothetical speaking, we have this area, but we also have this area. So we see a good build-up here in this area, and then a specific, you know, entry criteria met, we take the entry. So after that, price just sweeps the low again and consolidates, for example, here. But what if it consolidates? You are thinking like, oh, okay, the price can go up again, but it does come to this area. So you have taken two losses. For the first one, well, it was a valid loss, but the second one was just revenge trading and bias, marrying your bias. So the important thing is really to wait, really to wait price to develop, and also for your mind to refresh again, you know. That's very important, guys. So revenge trading was probably the most difficult thing I had to come over with, to be honest, because analysis was like 80 to 90% on point. Bias was to 80 to 90% right, probably like in after my second year of trading or third year of trading. But I was still revenge trading, like I was giving my profits away on the revenge trading side, you know, and that like concluded to me to not become a profitable trader. But for almost a year right now, when you get your psychology right, you have you know that you don't need to revenge trade. You know that today is probably most likely not the last day you are going to trade. We never know, but probably the markets will be there for the next 10, 20, 30 years, you know, like it's not the last day of trading. So there is no point in revenge trading. Just gather yourself together after 10, 15 minutes, come back to the charts. If your bias is still valid, then go for it. But you don't have to force anything, especially with trading, guys. It is so emotional, you know. We do our analysis, but after the price comes to your target, you're getting emotional. Or let's say price goes without getting to your target. For example, right here when price didn't come to our area but pushed for 100 pips, guys, we didn't feel any FOMO or
Yeah,
something
from the
like
low,
that,
you know, like
these are things that you overcome with time and with also like big losses. I know that I had like for example, I think it was like 2 years ago, I made 5K in one day in London session and lost 15K on the same day on New York session, only because of revenge trading.
because that's what happens with the revenge trading. You get you get a trade, you know, like you have profits maybe, and then you're not satisfied with that's because let's be honest, as a trader you're never ever satisfied with any trade. You could always have done something better, you know. You could have taken more profits or taken less losses, you know, like whatever it might be. You could have held it, so on and so forth. So just don't revenge trade, man. Just don't break your rules. Eventually you will come at a point that you will be like, okay, either I lock in and just be disciplined at this point, or I will never make this happen, you know. Can we get the education in Turkish? Yeah, I mean, if you want the one-on-one coaching in Turkish, you can get it, bro. We offer Turkish, English, and German. My French is really rusty, so French we can't do it, but Turkish, German, and English is fine. So both free languages are, available. What happens to Hamza happened to me a couple of years ago. After making a big win, I overtraded later in a session and lost it all. Yeah, that happened to all of us, I think. But what's even worse is you lost the profits, and then you lose even your own money on top of that also, you know. So that's the worst thing, man. Like, it's really bad, really bad. So That's why, like once I had a profitable trade, I don't risk that full risk anymore. Like, let's say I would risk 1%. I had a profitable trade on that session already. Maybe I would risk 0.5%. So, yeah, Hamza can elaborate on that a bit more.
Yeah, so what Joel said, overconfidence is also a problem. A false sense of confidence can you make you overtrade. Yeah, definitely. So the best training that you can do, the best exercise that you can do when you go on the charts. For example, that everybody can do this right now. Actually, for example, Kadir made a really nice analysis when we hopped on the stream. Analysis is done. Everything is outlined right now. We're just waiting for price. So right now, imagine that all these areas that we have marked up don't work. Just price penetrating through them. Exercise this so when it happens, you don't get surprised. You don't feel like, oh, why my area that should have hold, you know. Exercise this. This is the best thing for not revenge trading, guys. I overcame revenge trading with this exercise. Every time I made my analysis, like I was finished with my analysis, I did this exercise that my bias was completely wrong. So that's when you are getting peaky. You pick your trades. You just really stick to your plan, you know? Because there is no guarantee, guys, that this area would work. If there would be a guarantee, I would put all my life savings on this area and just buy, you know? But there is no guarantee. And no one can ever give you a guarantee that an area or a price point or a low or a high or a demand, supply, whatever, or a trend line or a Fibonacci level will work out 100%. That's never the point, you know, or a moving average, for example, you know, like that's why you have to keep in mind, make this, really do this exercise. It will help you a lot, guys, psychologically, you know.
Yeah, that's some really good knowledge that Hamza just dropped. So everybody who didn't leave a like yet, we would appreciate a like on the stream for all this knowledge that was just dropped here.
And this knowledge, guys, is really important because you don't get this knowledge on YouTube or something else, you know. Like you get this knowledge through performance coaching, through like really trading coaches that just coach you in a mental aspect, not technical, mental aspect.
Yeah, and a lot of those performance coaches are also like really, yeah, a bit weird, to be honest. Like, for example, we both had a couple sessions with the performance coaches of FTMO. I will not mention names, but one of them was actually pretty good, but the other one was just, I don't know, really weird. Like the person was not really a trader. You can hear that the person probably never ever traded in their life, you know. But the other one, he was really legit. Like, you could see that he was also a trader. Sadly, the knowledge you just share is something that comes through experience. It's learning by doing game.
No, bro, just apply this. You don't have to experience what I have experienced or what we have experienced. There is a saying, not to offend you, this is just general saying, to experience someone's experiences is a thing of dummies. So why should you experience the same thing? Why should you win 5k and lose 15k in the same day? There is no reason, because right now I can tell you the teachings I had from this event. I can tell you, do this and this and this, and don't live the same experience, you know?
Exactly. So everybody lives through a sequence of events, you know, in their whole trading journey. But if you are smart, you can just learn from other people's experience, and yeah, don't fall into the same traps that pretty much we fell into, you know. Yeah, that's what people say, but I don't know any trader that didn't go through difficult times. Of course, you will have difficult times, bro. I mean, the struggle is what makes it, yeah, uh, appealing at this point. You know, like at the end, it's a it's that good feeling that you get because you had all those struggles. You know, so of course you will have struggles, you will have difficult times, but the goal is to minimize that as much as possible, you know. That's just how we learn and how it is. Yeah, I mean the market is the best teacher at the end of the day, but I don't know, like if I would restart my journey and I would be able to get like learn from guys who had already like that experience, I would definitely take that shot. But we did that actually, but it was just the wrong guys, you know. Especially in the beginning, like with the first that MLM company which introduced us to trading in general, you know. Though the guys were not traders, so yeah. The price is coming down slowly. It's a good thing, as you said. Before it would come down hard to pierce the area. Yeah, yeah. I think we just have to be a bit patient because, as you guys know already, what do we have in like 11 minutes at 9:30? Let's get some responses for that. Let's see if you guys are learning. I agree. I don't mind the hard times, but yeah, minimize. I agree. Yeah, exactly. Try to minimize them, man. Just try to minimize those hard days as much as you can, and you will just shorten your learning curve. You know. Uh, Sorry, like I mean, it will shorten your whole learning journey. You know, it will get faster. Is your strategy supply and demand with market structure? Supply and demand, price action, market structure, and price inefficiencies, and daily highs, daily lows as targets and stuff like that. Um, we look at a bunch of things. Just watch the stream and you will get a hang of it, I think. And also worth mentioning is, guys, so by the way, nobody answered the question yet, what we have in about 10 minutes. In, yeah, 10 minutes. What do we have in 10 minutes, guys? Because I want to say something else also, because we have news at 10 a.m. Red folder news, revised consumer sentiment and stuff. So, but before that, we will have volume also in about like 10 minutes. If you guys paid attention before, we watch out for that a lot. As a trader, 99% of us will have to go through hard times, and many times it is because of our lack of emotional control. Trading exposes all our weaknesses. Exactly. You'll just learn who you are at the end of the day, and you will get a stronger person mentally once you master your emotions, and that will reflect on your trading. Taking advice and learning from good mentors actually shortens the learning curve. That is why people read books. Yeah, exactly. But like you say, it has to be the good mentors. There are so many people who have no results, nothing to prove that they are profitable in the markets, that they can make an income from the markets, but they are mentors, you know. Like there is no track record, there is nothing actually, or no payouts, no certificate, you know, there's just no proof at all, like no results. But those people are teaching people, you know. You have a bunch of them on Twitter, a bunch of people. And if you realize, guys, the people who were smashing in 100 lots, 50 lots on MT5, where are those people? I don't see them anymore. Since we have moved to C-Trader, you don't see those people anymore. The people also like on these offshore unregulated brokers, they were smashing in the 100 lots on gold and on NAS. They're gone. Why, you know? NY Open, no, NY Open we had already at 8 a.m. Eastern time, 2 p.m. Europe time, like middle Europe, but Central Europe. But NYSE, yes. NYSE is New York Stock Exchange Open. That's another thing. New York Stock Exchange Open is the stock market open, and NY Open is different. So we call NY Open to 8 a.m. because that's when regular retail businesses open the USA economy. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Just today, like NY Open didn't do anything. We just had the news, and I really like the days with the news because you can just trade after the news and get really good setups. You know, if you're patient. Yeah. So don't waste too much time also on social media. You know, the guy you may be like really like admiring and thinking, wow, this guy is like a genius, like the king of the markets. He's probably blowing his account still, you know, or yeah, not being consistent. Many people, they just live off subscriptions, you know, and all of that. So focus on your own journey, focus on yourself, and you'll get there, you know. Yeah, we have in about like 7 minutes. 7 minutes left for NYSE Open. So that would be really interesting. So as of now, let me just look at the 1 minute to see how structure is forming at this point. So we had this move down about 110 pips from the top, and then the move up about like 90 pips. And now looks like we are building that leg down for NYSE. So yeah, so ideally, if we can get this pullback to here, you know, and then get the confirmations, that would be ideal. But we also have to be prepared in case price is printing like really good like price action here, you know. So if price is reacting from this area here, you know, like for example, like price is sweeping this low, and giving us really good candle confirmations, we will adapt, you know. This is really important also. Don't marry your bias, don't marry your analysis, you know. But with that, it doesn't mean that we switched our bias completely and look for sales in here. No, of course not, you know. So but you have to learn to adapt also. So this is really important. 5 minutes left for NYC. So that's good. Yeah. Did anybody take trades now? Did somebody get the sells, or somebody get the buys? Did anybody do anything? You can tell us. We will not judge you. And what are you guys doing right now? Some of you guys were trading some challenges. How is it going? Are you on phase 1, phase 2, or are you already in funded stage and milking? By the way, we have only 3 subs left for 200 subscribers. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and share the stream so we can smash the 200s. Hopefully in a couple weeks we get to 1K subs. I think that would be amazing. So as many people as possible can profit, can take advantage from the streams. Back to fan, I'm in phase 1, 1% up. Yeah, that's good, bro. So now what you can do is leverage that 1%. So the next trade, you can risk maybe that 1%, and if you make 2%, you're up 3%. And then you can maybe increase your risk a bit more, risk 2%, 2.5, or maybe even 3% if the setup is really good. But you have to be confident for that, you know. If you're not confident, don't do it. But that's how we do it actually. Like you're increasing your risk, the more you get in profit. I'm in 3%.
Rimsha said he's in 3.5% drawdown of phase 2. So what I would recommend to him is 2 options. first option, if you can afford to lose that challenge and buy another one, if that doesn't like affect you at all, and just risk the same that you risked before. But if not, then just reduce your risk. For example, if your risk was 1%, reduce it to maybe 0.75 or 0.5%, you know, like to make it harder for you to blow the challenge, you know. And after you are at break even, you can go back to your regular risk percentage. Max 2%, I'm scared. What do you mean with that, Vector fan? If you can elaborate that,
I said that he can risk maybe a bit more, but he says he's scared.
Yeah,
if you're scared, then don't do it, bro. By the way, if you look at it, guys, this is why imbalances are so important in the markets. Look, we had this imbalance here, and if you look how the 5-minute candle closed, it closed the imbalance. Not like really, but it pretty much filled the whole imbalance with the closure. So then this 5-minute going up is just a pullback, and look, now it's dropping. I was just about to say that, but I didn't want to interrupt Hamza. So this is why you really have to pay attention to price inefficiencies in the market. If you're not doing that, you're missing out. Like, you can be much more precise in the markets if you look at these things, you know. So that's why we really care about these imbalances. So yeah, I'm just leaving this really light to just keep it in mind, this zone, in case we might have to adapt. I'm funded with 10k and also recently received phase 2 of new 10k account, Stoic. Amazing, Stoic. Which firm, if I may ask? Because according to that, I would give you some suggestions, I would say. Because the firm is really important, guys. Don't go for like these shady firms, you know. This is really important. Yeah. Funding pips. Okay, that's amazing. Hopefully you used our link. No, I'm just joking. Funding pips, then that's good, bro. You can have weekly payouts and slowly but surely scale up. After that whole MFF thing, I think I told this already in the stream. Once MFF shut down, I took a break. I went on vacation, and then once I came back, I had my comeback also with funding pips. I passed a 50k account, and I took it really slow actually. You know, I blocked out social media, and I took it really slow. Got like 5 payouts. And then I went for 200k FTMO accounts, passed them at the first try, yeah, fortunately, and then from there on we scaled up. I'm on 100k FTMO swing, phase 1, 6-7% up slowly. That's amazing, Romain. That's really good. FTMO swing account is really low leverage, I think, but it's good that you can hold positions overnight and stuff. What do you think about my funded FX? We have no experience at all, to be honest. I never had any challenge with them. I don't have any account with them ever created. Hamza also not. We avoid firms which are based in the US, because you saw what happened with TFT. I mean, I was telling people like already like half a year ago that TFT is really shady, but yeah, people still went for them. I don't know why. Just avoid US based firms, you know. For new people, if you don't have funded accounts already, make sure to use Funded Brothers links for referrals on funding companies. Yeah, that's a really good point that Joel made. I mean, we have the free companies that we have a link with. We don't recommend any companies, of course, you know, because yeah, it's everybody's own decision, but the ones we had good experiences with is Funding Pips, ACG, FTMO, and yeah, those firms we had payouts, we had good experiences. Yeah, we can share the link with good yeah, with a good conscience, you know. So now we have NYC, guys. We tapped the zone, the pre-mature zone a bit, you know, if you want to say, and swept the low, but we have to wait. We have to wait for 5-minute closures and be really patient, because if you look at these 1-minute candles are really weak. These are really weak. It's just the NY open. It can change really fast. So give it a bit of time. At least wait for 1 to 2 5-minute candle closures with NYSE, and then you will have a better idea. Funded peak, you also with them know. Yes, Hamza has one 100k account with them, but I mean, Hamza will not say anything because he's funded with them, but I'm not funded with them, so I can say it. I would not recommend them, to be honest, for now, you know. But once they improve their trading conditions, I think they will be a really good firm, because they are also based in Germany.
So honestly, if I would have no funding at all, I would not go for 100 peaks. But when you are funded already with 6, 7, 8 other firms, then you can go with them. You know, that's because I took advantage of the big discounts and stuff like that. You know, and also added on like weekly payouts. So that was just a no-brainer for me. But that does not have to be the same for you. So you just have to evaluate that. I would just go with the firms Kadir mentioned before. If you have no funding, or if you have like only one funded account with one firm or something like that. But with the newer ones, I would just go like when you already have like, you know, like 2, 3 funded accounts with other ones.
Yeah, we'll post the links for the firms we had good experience with.
Copy.
Also, oder mach das weg, ja. You also with the no, are they good doing weekly withdrawal? Yeah, funded peaks has that add-on with the weekly, but to be honest, just go for funding pips with the weekly payouts, because funding pips is way cheaper also, and with our link you also get 5% discount, so that's good. I'm gonna post FTMO link here. Yeah, so this is the FTMO link if you want to try the FTMO. The FTMO is the most expensive one, but the most reputable one also. And then this is Alpha Capital, and this is Funding Pips. I would say for the beginning, for all of you guys, Funding Pips is probably the best. Alpha Capital and Funding Pips is the best, but Funding Pips you can scale up faster because you have weekly payouts. And also, by the way, what do you guys think? Is this bullish candle a good candle closure? Let's see if you guys are paying attention. Let's go. Let's see some responses for this. I gave you guys a hint already. Yes, Hasni says yes. Okay. Do we have any other responses? Why do you think, Hasni, this is a good candle closure, bro? What do I always say about the closures? Is a bullish candle closure enough, or is there another thing that I pay attention to? Look at the candle, for example, that we were executing on. Look, this candle. What do you see? What kind of a closure? This candle is rather like a doji candle. There is no good body closure. So this is not a good, yeah. Majority of the guys are saying, yeah, I look at the closure always. We look at the closure always because the closure is key. If you have a weak closure, of course, don't get me wrong, it can still work. but we're talking about, will it work out of 100 trades or 1,000 trades, you know? So this is what's important. So if this candle, for example, yeah, let's say the body would have closed like above here, then this candle would have been really strong, you know. And then you also add up a wick that's a bit higher, you know, then that's a really good closure. But this candle, no, this candle is a no, no, no. And also look at the 30-minute and the 15-minute. It closed really bearish, so we may see a deeper pullback, you know. And that's actually what we want to see also, because remember guys, this is the premature zone, you know, this is the premature zone. So if we can get the pullback in here, a deeper pullback, sweep this low, man, that would be amazing. And then we get the candle confirmations. I think that would be a really, 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 really good setup, because it's Friday, and Friday can give you that good late move. I think if we are patient, we can get a good entry. I have a buy limit order 23.38. Yeah, I get where you're coming from, but where is the stop for that order? Like if you get in here, you're entering on the low sweep there. You're gonna put a stop like this. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's but if it's your plan, it's your plan, you know. If it's your strategy that you know it works, then it's fine. No, I wait for entry. You look at candle closure in the zone. Yeah, I answered that already. We want engulfing. Ideally we want engulfings, but not the random engulfing candles. You guys already know what kind of engulfings we're looking for. Don't you feel like gold will give a massive drop? But it doesn't mean like it's not important what I feel, bro. Like, we're not trading off of feelings. We're just looking at what price is printing. If price is not respecting my zones, then it is what it is. We just call it a day, move on, come back tomorrow. I mean, come back on Monday. So don't worry about those things, you know. If market gives you your move, it gives you your entry, it gives you your setup, it gives you a setup. If not, then just call it a day. Come back tomorrow, come back on Monday. And also remember guys, we are up 2R for the week. So on Monday we didn't take a trade. We were trying to set up the Zoom. We had some technical issues. Our beloved friend, I don't know if he's here, Joel was helping us, but there were some technical issues. But that's why we were not able to take a trade. On Tuesday, analysis played out, but we didn't get an entry criteria, which can happen. We didn't also have a trade. And then on Wednesday, we had a beautiful A+ setup, 1 to 2, which developed to a 1 to 3 with the runners. If you guys remember, this was the trade we took. Yeah, right here. So it was something like this. Was a 1 to 2 here around the highs, and then runners went all the way up to 1 to 4, 1 to 5. So in total it was like a 1 to 3, 1 to 3.5 trade at the end with the runners, but the main risk reward was 1 to 2. So we are up like 3R for the week. So there is no need to also FOMO in or force anything. And you guys see what's happening right now? Look at that. That's why this candle is not a pin bar. It's nothing. It's just a breather candle, I like to call it. So these kind of candles will lead you to even a lower low. It just swept the low, gave you a fake move. And you can also see on the 1 minute, we didn't do anything, you know. We literally just swept the low, reacted from this imbalance and dropping. So That's why candle closures are really key. The most important thing actually, you know, because you can have the right zone, but nobody says that the wrong zone has to be respected, you know. Can still break through the zone if it doesn't give you the proper candle formations. Yeah, Joel is here. So basically we're up 3R for the week. There's no need to force anything, but I do believe that today can be a good session. If we're just patient, I think we can get a good setup. Exactly, and we have at 10 a.m. we have news. So if we can get a like a move, like let's say we get the tap into this zone or even lower, you know, the lower we go, the higher the probability of the move becomes, bro. So if we can get let's say like a move like this, boom, with news, which I don't think it will happen that easily, but yeah, you never know. Maybe you get it like this, you know. I mean, if we do get that, let's say we get this, you know, something like this, and then we tap into the zone, get a pin bar, all of that. You guys already know what we're looking for. I think that would be amazing. So we are prepared for every situation in the market. We don't predict, we just react, you know. Market reacts from this zone, we will react from this zone, you know. We will not try to predict what's going to happen. We just react. So that's the key thing in trading. Don't try to predict anything, just react and you'll be good, you know. So nice, we are at 34 people, guys. Anybody who's not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. We are about like two subscriptions like shy from 200, so that would be amazing. And let's get the likes up to 30. If you didn't like the stream yet, let's get the likes up to 30 likes. That would be amazing. So that would be a good motivation for us also. Yeah, what's this, guys? We had 26 and now 25. People are taking their likes back instead of liking. Yeah, this is not what we want to see. What's this, guys? Come on. We're dropping here the free knowledge in here on YouTube for free, but it's not but the value is really expensive actually. Try not risking your house and your clothes on one trade because it's difficult to trade from the streets. Yeah, that's a really good point that Joel mentioned. And now at this point I'm really loving it what I'm seeing, because we are going down. That's really amazing. We are seeing that drop now finally, and that's why we're saying patience, guys. Patience is the most important thing in trading. If you cannot be patient and wait for your setup to come, you will not make it in this industry. You will not make it. You will transfer your money to the patient people. If you're an impatient guy, you don't even have to go to the markets. Just transfer it to us, you know, like it's fine. I'm joking, but just be patient, man. Just be patient and don't chase the trades. Let the trade come to you. Look, we were up here and we dropped now 140 pips. When we drew these zones, maybe you guys thought, man, what's this? Like, they're drawing zones 150 pips away from the price. Is that a joke or what? But where is the price now? You know? So it's all about price action. Supply and demand, price action is all you need. So yeah.
And we don't trade into our zones, guys. That's also important. Like we would not take these sells into our zones. That's not high probability, you know.
Yeah, because there is nothing, you know. We only have the 4-hour imbalance here, but that's it. So I mean, yes, if we would push to this 1-hour supply, I would get my confirmations, we would enter, but there was nothing. So at this point, just be patient. And yeah, we also have the news, so don't worry about it, you know, we will get the volume in. And it's a Friday, and Friday usually gives you that late move. And the beauty of those moves is those moves can really yeah, can pay.
Yeah, no,
You can hold them.
especially if a Friday has 10 a.m. news, guys. These are like probably my best trades, to be honest.
Yeah, that's very true. So yeah, just be patient, but also don't have expectations. That's also really important. By the way, guys, we're one like away, one like shy from the 30 likes. Let's get these likes to 30 likes. Come on, guys. What's this? We're streaming here gold. We're not streaming Euro USD. What's this? Come on. No front to Euro USD, but gold is king. Let's go. Yeah, 33 likes. That's what we want to see, guys. 34. Amazing, amazing, amazing. No, 33 or 34? Yeah, 34 likes. Amazing, amazing. That's what we want to see, guys. That's what we want to see. These things, it's not about the likes. You know, we don't care about these likes, but it's about the appreciation that we get, you know, and also for engagement, that the stream becomes bigger and more people can benefit from this. And when more people benefit from the stream, it will also motivate us to be consistent with them and do them on a regular basis.
Recto fan, what's the biggest payout you've made? You can go into the Telegram community. All our certificates are posted there, and also Twitter, and then you can see which one was the biggest one, guys.
Yeah, we also don't post all of them, of course, because yeah, you have to be careful with those things, you know, you don't know who is watching your stuff, so it's not smart to post every single certificate, so we don't do that. But you know, just show you guys, you know, that we are consistent. We post the certificates here and there, so keep that in mind also. But majority of the things are on Twitter, on our Telegram, you know. So, and now, right now, we are reacting from the zone. We are seeing our first candle. Oh, sorry about that. So yeah, let me delete that. But what's really important, guys, is here. It's the last 10 minutes of the 10 a.m. candle. So before the 10 a.m. candle. So 10 a.m. is about to come in about 10 minutes. So it's a bit of a risky. It's risky to get in here, and we have not enough information yet. It's just one candle reacting from the zone. So be patient, because it can easily engulf this whole candle, you know, and give a deep pullback again. So just be a bit more patient. Let's wait for the news, what the news will do, and I believe we can get a really good trade with the news. After the news, you know, once the news bring in the volume, because I also don't like that this candle has pretty much no wick at the top. Pretty much no wick. So yeah, just hang on, you know, be a bit more patient. This is not an A+ setup yet. We need more information. We need to wait. As you guys know, we don't trade in the last 10 minutes of a 1 hour, because it's a bit risky, you know. So let's wait for the news. Let's be a bit more patient. Let's not get FOMO, because FOMO is the bad and yeah, a bad drug that you have in trading. What if AI be more patient than I should be, and the gold just move from here? 8 Rep Chani. Yeah, I mean, bro, it is what it is. If you have FOMO to get in, you can get in now, because it broke the high already, it retested. But we don't do it, because from my experience, it doesn't look good now, you know? And if it moves, it can move. Price can do whatever it wants, you know. If you're thinking like that, man, you will face a lot of losses in this market. Because remember this, whether you're entering or not entering, the market will move anyways, you know. So yeah, just be patient, because nothing will change in the market once you enter. Only for you things change psychologically. So just be a bit patient, you know. We have 8 minutes, 7 minutes for the news. Yeah, Kludak FX, you're new here probably. If you haven't already, leave a like first, and leave a subscribe to the channel also, because I think we are still one subscription away from 200. So we look at the higher time frame. If you were here at the beginning of the stream, every time we look at the higher time frame first, evaluate, okay, where are we right now? We reacted from a daily demand. Okay, so what do we have on the 4 hour? We have this 4 hour demand respected, then again from here we reacted, and then we look at the 1 hour, so on and so forth. So yeah, so that's the thing. So we break down all the way from the higher time frame to the lower time frame. Yeah, so the higher time frame is really important to have an overall idea, and this is why we are looking for the buys in the first place, because we are bullish, you know. Maybe the last 4 1 hour candles are not bullish, but this is normal, you know. Price can't just move up and up and up and up and up. No, we get pullbacks. That's why we have supply and demand. Supply and demand is perfect for that. Yeah, anybody. So we are 40 people right now. Anybody who's not on the subscribed yet, guys, we would really appreciate if you can subscribe to the channel. We are one sub shy from 200. Let's get that one sub, get to 200, and yeah, let's go. And leave a like if you haven't already. We are about to have the news in 5 minutes, so we will probably get into some trades after that. So just be patient, leave a like, leave a subscription, and we will also do the same thing on Monday, so you can come back on Monday also. From now on we will do this from every New York session from Monday to Friday, hopefully. I feel like supply and demand works well with gold, but with forex pairs it don't. I don't know, to be honest. I don't trade forex. We used to do it, but forex is way too slow for me, to be honest. Forex is way too slow, so I much rather prefer to trade gold and NAS, and with them it works amazing, you know. So right now, interestingly enough, the next 5 minute broke the high, reacted from the imbalance right here, and interestingly enough, the body also closed below the previous body, you know. So this is like a really typical thing that gold does just before the news. It gives you some tricky price action, you know. So you never know, like out of nowhere it can just drop, boom, you know, maybe 80 points, like 80 pips, 50 pips, 60 pips, but also the other way around. It can also just push up 80 pips, you know. So just don't take the trade before the news, especially with these funded accounts. You don't want to do it because you can get slipped really easy. Yeah, and then it's really painful. Like I lost accounts on that, so it really hurts. So don't do it. Because this pretty much all the firms have slippage, you know, especially on stop losses. They slip you really well. 10 pips, 15 pips, maybe even 20 pips. I think the most Hamza had even 30 pips, right? One time. That was really crazy. So with gold, just don't do it. If you get slipped on a 5 lot on 30 pips, that's a lot, you know, or on 10 lot, yeah, That's so much. Yeah, I trade forex. Just backtest the pair you want to trade, and you will find the particular way that it moves. Exactly. You can build your own system with that. Each pair and each instrument has its own personality that you have to discover, like a new girlfriend. Yeah, that's a good analogy, I guess. Uh, and yeah, gold's personality at this point we know pretty well, I would say. Yeah, gold has its tendencies, and yeah, if you know those tendencies can work in your favor. 4 minute to news exactly, and just before the news we are breaking lows, breaking highs, random moves. So just be patient. Just be patient, and don't get into random trades and lose your money now. Don't do it. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. Even if you win this trade, man, like the amount of stress and sweat that you may have, it's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. Just don't do it. This is just one trading session. We will have so many sessions, you know. Think about the next 1 year, 2 year, 5 years, 10 years. That's how you should think long term. This is a career. If you want to pursue this as a career, man, you have to take it seriously. Think of the next 100, 200, 500 trades, 1,000 trades, you know, so 10,000 trades. Is this a trade that you would take 1,000 times? If that is the case, then take it. But if not, just wait, be patient, and you'll get your trade, you know. 1 minute, 50 seconds left. 50 seconds left, guys. 50 seconds left. We broke the low, broke the high. Really random moves. Yeah, if it wouldn't be news, to be honest, it would not be a bad idea actually to make it, but it's really important how the 15 will close also, because we are about to get a pin bar on the 15 minute. We are about to get a pin bar on the 15 minute, but it's good that the 1 hour candle is not closing too bearish. So we are closing above the previous wick at this point. So that is really good. We closed above the previous wick, which is really good. So let's see now what will happen. Hopefully it doesn't push up right away. There was no movement actually in the news. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, not much of a movement of the news. But yesterday it was also like that, and then half an hour after the news it just gave you 100 pips out of nowhere. So let's see, hopefully we can get a pullback into the zone, form structure from there, and we can get the trade. But as far as now, I would really prefer a pullback, because if you look at this range, we don't have a clean range to go up. You have all this garbage to deal with, you know, like all this messy, choppy price action. So yeah, we only have the 15 minute. 15 minute candle closure is pretty good, but no bottom wick also. Yeah, Shubham, we already talked about that actually. In January, I can show you guys. We almost only traded NAS in January. In February, then it was a bit better, but we stick to NAS because NAS was trending so nice, like it was amazing. It was just rallying, tapping demand and rallying again. It was really good months, to be honest, because NAS was just doing all-time high after all-time high, all-time high after all-time high, you know. And that's the beauty of having two pairs. And today NAS doesn't have anything, so we don't look at NAS. but because yesterday it had a big move before the market closed. So it's good that you have two pairs, because then you can switch around, you know. Yeah. Let's see, the 1 hour just opened. We didn't have any pullback whatsoever, just pushed, but it's struggling here because it's a really tough area, you know. It's we don't have clean range. Like, even if we didn't have news, I would not get into this trade because we don't have clean range to go up. If you get into this trade, you have to be really picky, you know, and put your stop break even ASAP, because you know it can, yeah, it can take, it can mess with your cycle a lot, you know. It's dropping, going up, dropping, going up, you know. Yeah.
February was really nice for gold.
Yeah, I told that already. Like, February was good, but January was really bad. Like, I know many traders, like I know many guys who are trading gold, and many people were crying in January a lot. And that's what I don't understand. Like, if the pair does move, it doesn't move, you know. Why are you trying to force something? Like, January is not known for having being the best month anyways. December can be an amazing month for gold. December was amazing, November was amazing. But man, like, January is almost always like random, you know. So why force it? I don't get it. Like, because those people don't have other options, I guess, you know. Maybe that's why. So look maybe for another pair also, not just marry one pair. I mean, of course, I love gold, but that's why I put NAS also into my portfolio, because NAS is also amazing for supply and demand. Yeah, at this point, we're pushing, but with no pullback. It's really, really interesting actually. The new 1 hour had no bottom wick, is just pushing, so that can give you that idea that it may come back for the bottom wick, and with that structure we may get the entry. Yeah, today can test your patience for sure, because it was really random, like no bottom wick, nothing. In chat, one had a buy limit of 23.38. Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, I remember. Who was it? Our Turkish friend, our Turkish brother, Samur Garib. He had a buy limit. I don't know if he's here still.
Maybe he's already celebrating his win.
Yeah, let's see, like, how much is it? 38. Put it here, to be safe. You have to put the stop here. Yeah, yeah, 1 to 1, 1 to 1.5 now. But not a trade that I would take. Yeah, did anybody get into trades? To be honest, it's not a high quality setup. Not at all. Like, I don't feel any FOMO at all that I'm not in this trade. Look at this, like, this is why it's rejecting like this now, because there is no clean range. Look, we have this range, and now it got just back in the range, but it has all this mess on the left hand side to deal with. What you want to see is this, you know, candles like this on one side, and then you can get candles doing this. because it has clean range, you know. These things are really important. Like if you have a price inefficiency on one side, there's a really high probability that the same imbalance will also form on the other side, because the same way price was coming down, the same way it will go up, most likely. I closed from 23.45, but my hands are shaking. Why are your hands shaking, bro? Did you over risk or what? Your hands shouldn't be shaking, bro. If you're taking a trade and your hands are shaking or your heart rate is going up so much, it's not a good sign.
Hallo, guten Tag, Leonardo. Wie geht's dir?
Guten Tag, der Herr. Guten Tag, Leonardo. Hoffentlich hast du einen guten Freitag.
So we'll probably, guys, most likely with 10 a.m. it's important to see a good build-up. And right now what we are seeing is actually just the shorts continuing actually. Because if you look at it from a short perspective, it just retraced actually, and now it's moving down again. So we didn't really have a clear structure formed for the buys, and that's why we did not execute on this. Of course, some of you took those buys, congrats if you secured some profits, but be aware that your runners will probably not run today, because this low right now, like from the last 15 minutes, it's just too obvious. It's just an obvious low that will get probably targeted, you know. And I'm actually liking the second area much more right now, like the from the 30s.
And even if it doesn't come there and gives us a confirmation here, we can still take it. But
The structure.
you know, like the 1 hour just opened, pushed up right away. 15 minute gave us a really nice pin bar, but no pullback, you know, no pullback. So this is not what we want to see, and that's why it's rejecting right now. So these things are really important, you know. Gas, hi Kadir, I'm looking for sell gold. Yeah, I would not sell it here, bro, to be honest. Gas, I would not sell it here. Wait, be patient, and you can get a buy maybe, you know. I have make 1k more second phase in Alpha Capital, Samur. Amazing, bro, amazing. What is the account size on that account? Yeah, right now we're seeing that rejection. Why are we seeing that rejection? Ask yourself that. Look at this price action. Look at this. You're trading into all of this choppiness. You think price will smash through it that easy? It can do it, it's gold, but no. It's too tough, it's not A+. Over risking and taking trades outside your plan can cause temporal Parkinson's, shaky hands and sweat. Yeah, that's very true. You may end up being a Parkinson patient. So just take your setups and don't have FOMO. Look what happened, guys. Look what happened. Let's say we took this trade on this candle, barely a 1-to-1 being hit. So we would have been probably stopped out at break even. Also on this candle, which was not high probability, we would have been at break even now. Maybe secured half partials, but it's not high probability. I would not feel good about this trade. Whenever you take a trade, you should have no doubt. If you have doubt, that means your setup was not there. Market is a bit cold today all across.
Yeah. So that's a really good point actually, Hasni. And probably it's because if you go, for example, on the 4 hour and you have a nice tool on TradingView that you can see your news, you will see that we have on the 1st of May we will have the FOMC meeting, so the interest rate decision, and most of the times it has like makes a really big range on before these type of um, news events, and then gives you a really big move. So right now what we are seeing is a higher time frame range, so a accumulation of big orders, and you don't want to risk all of your money on one trade in these times, you know, like go really patiently. Most likely what will happen, guys, is after FOMC, and we will also live stream on FOMC, guys. Remember that we will call the market live while FOMC is happening, and you will see how good we are going to tell that, because no most of the forex traders that are live streaming don't live stream on FOMC, but we will live stream that, and you can also take advantage and take some knowledge with you guys.
Yeah, because we also have a really unique way of approaching FOMC. That's all. You guys will see that once we do it, because we don't gamble the news, we don't do buy stops and sell stops, but we will do it in a really efficient way. And you guys will see that. Drop a like if you want to see us streaming FOMC. That would be interesting.
Yeah, nighttime for
because
us.
it will be the evening time, nighttime for us. So we will only do it if the interest is really there. Like drop in the chat FOMC if you want to see it, and drop a like. But we really would like to do that actually, because FOMC can give you really good moves, you know. And right now we are reacting again, but still nothing worth mentioning yet.
And what I wanted to say, guys, is after FOMC, most of the time, at least for the next 2 weeks, you have like easy setups. So that's really important too. That's why we don't want to force anything also like on the stream, because we don't like to trade in these ranges. Just what Kadir said, you have to deal with so much here, you know, like you are
it's choppy, it's just choppy price action, and that's not what you want to see.
You had this range, now you are in this range, you know, like now you are in this range, and on a bigger time frame you're actually in the range since like 2-3 weeks, you know, like if you see this as a range, it is a range.
Yeah, you know? If you drop it to the 4 hour, you had a bunch of ranges actually. You had this range with some fake outs, and then you had this range. So we had times. We also had this range, you know, this tiny range right here, and then we had this range. Let me delete this alert. So then we had this range, you know. So this is really important what Hamza is saying with these ranges before FOMC. Have to be patient, have to be calm, have to be really peaky, you know. So I think we will come down eventually here and probably take out this low and then get liquidity from that maybe. Let's be patient with that. So let's see if people want to see the FOMC stream. Yeah, it's not that much actually. Yeah, just a couple people. Everybody type in FOMC if you want to see the FOMC stream. That would be, because it would be nighttime for us, you know, like it's 7 p.m., 8 p.m. So that's usually the time we spend with our family. So we would only do it if the interest is really there, you know. Nice, waiting for a new strat on FOMC day. Yeah, let's see. Spam the FOMC in the chat if you want to see it. Do you enter prior to FOMC or after? Sometimes it goes, yeah, we'll see. Like usually we do it after, but we will start the stream before FOMC, and we will look out for everything live. We adapt for that, but we have a really unique way for that. You guys will see that then. We'll do it on the live stream, so stay tuned. Thiam, can you please fix your mic? Audio is not stable. Sometimes it goes low and suddenly very loud. Yeah, it's probably because we're both switching. Like once I'm talking, once it's Hamza talking. But we'll in the future it will always all become better because we will also buy a mic later on the line. We also plan to buy a webcam. So, but webcam will do maybe once we reach like 1K subs. So, just be patient, bro. The gas gura, yeah, just spend time with your family, bro.
That's the real trader, man.
Yeah, thank you, bro. Yeah, actually, we should spend time with our family maybe and not stream FOMC. Yeah, need that mic thing will be fixed soon. Yeah, we will fix it hopefully. Don't worry about that. Need that face cam. Yeah, maybe, but I don't know if you guys really want to see us, you know. I don't know. Drop webcam in the chat if you want to see the webcam. Spam the webcam in the chat if you want to see us with the webcam, and if we see enough people, we may do it a bit earlier. But to be honest, as far as now, like we once we get a bit more used to the live streams, after like a month or two, we can do it. Face reveal. Yeah, our face is revealed, bro. You can just look at our Twitter. We are not hiding. We have nothing to hide, you know. You can see our face on our Twitter, on our IG. Check the description of the stream. Our Instagram, Twitter, Telegram, all of that is in the description. Yeah, I've seen you on Twitter. You look like twins. Yeah, we hear that a lot actually. We hear that a lot. Funny enough, we at one point we both had long hair, and literally everybody thought we were twins. But yeah, do webcam once people have enough money to pay for therapy after seeing your face. Yeah, yeah. Once we win enough trades, I think we can do that because then people will have enough money. As far as now, we only made like 3%, so that will not probably compensate for that. So who wants to see webcam? Only Harry? Harry wants to see the webcam only. We'll
do a private session with Harry where we reveal our faces.
Yeah, let's go. Let's get some webcam in the chat. If you guys want to see the webcam for entertainment, drop it in the chat, guys. Let's go. We have a beautiful Friday here. Look how sunny it is. If we had the webcam, you guys would see how sunny it is here now in Vienna. I can see it from my balcony. It's amazing. It's really, really good weather right now here.
And we are still here right now streaming for you guys.
Exactly. Even though we could just go and eat some ice cream or something, you know, enjoy the weather, you know, like just enjoy the day. We had a beautiful week, but we're still here. Let's go. Yeah, let's see. If we go back to business, the 30-minute candle is about to close in about 9 minutes. But as far as now, price action is building up in a really, really garbage way. I hope today will not be like yesterday, where it just gives a couple 1-minute candles and then flies, but I don't think so. I don't think so, to be honest. I think we can get the pullback, and then if we get confirmations, we can move up. But as far as now, the Friday was really just a 100 pip range. 100 pip range, nothing yet. Thank you for your time, guys. Really appreciate it. You're very welcome, Sabine. You're very welcome. We appreciate you guys hopping on. It's a pleasure, but you guys are removing the likes, which is not good, you know. We don't like that. We had 34 likes or 35, and now it's 32. What's that, you know? Why are you guys removing the likes, you know? This is making our, like, You guys are taking our motivation away. If you want us to keep going with these live streams, and you guys have to support, man. You guys have to support the live stream. It's dropping even more now. 31. What's this? Yeah, this is not the way we want to see you guys. We can see your expression during the zones for extra confirmation. Oh yeah, you mean the face expressions? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. You guys will see how I react and how Hamza reacts when we see price approaching and when we are executing. So that will be also really good, I think, with the webcam. But the webcam will take time. But for that, we need to increase. Like once we get like to 1K subs, I think we can do that for sure. We can put the webcam.
It's also an investment, actually.
It's also, and I mean, it's not like a crazy investment, but still, it's an investment, of course. We will also buy an external mic, you know, also. So stay tuned, guys. It will improve a lot, hopefully. It will improve a lot the stream. We just started, man. It's just a Tuesday. Tuesday we started. It's been just a week, and so just be patient, guys. We will really level up this stream and level up, hopefully, also the streaming game, like in general, the industry. Because, like, not to front anybody, but all I'm seeing is people just taking really low risk-reward trades. You know, 10 pips, 20 pips, but risking so much more. You know, a negative risk-reward all over the place. You know, just to get that quick dopamine rush. If it's your strategy, it's your strategy, of course. If you're, as long as you're making money, you're making money. But I don't believe that kind of trading, that style, is replicable for everyone. You know, like you have to do something that is repetitive. Like you should be able to do it over and over and over again. Not just that. Imagine like I put on the buy. Yeah, I put on the buy. And then we move, let's say 10 pips. Look, 10 pips is just this. And then I said, stop loss break even, guys, secure. You know what? For what? Why? Like, and I putting the TP at 1 to 2, and I'm saying at like 0.5 risk reward, guys, stop loss break even, secure. Like, I mean, especially for prop firms and stuff, you won't be profitable, and you will risk way more than you make. And then you hit the max daily loss, you know, with one trade. So that's not the way. But of course, everybody's strategy is different. So whatever, if it works for you, it works for you. Do whatever what works. Do you trade a recap on weekend? Of course. Do you do trade recap on weekend? Of course. We always do a recap on the weekend. Yeah, that was the actual game changer for us. We held ourselves accountable. Hamza said, "Bro, why did you take this trade? Was it in your plan? No. Okay, then stop doing it, you know." And then I looked at Hamza's trade. "Why did you take this trade, bro? This is not in your plan, you know. Just stop doing this." And then, you know, things like this to keep ourselves accountable. Accountability is so important, you know. It's so important. It will be a game changer. What's your age, brother? I'm 24 and Hamza is 27. We have 3 years age difference. Yes, true, a lot of streamers are doing it, Hasni. Yeah, I mean, if it works, you know, it works, but I think psychologically it's not that great for many people. Joanna, many streamers with RR -5 stop loss of 40 pips take profit at 70 pips, but they always secure at 5 to 10 pips. Yeah, I mean, I don't get that. Like, if you're so afraid of taking a loss, why do you enter in the trade in the first place? Why do you enter the trade if you're so afraid that you have to close at 10 pips? Bro, what's 10 pips? 10 pips on gold is a joke. Like, you will pay so much in commissions. You pay spread, maybe 2 pips. You pay 1 pip in commission, almost. So that's 3 pips. And then you make 10 pips. it's not sustainable. I think I mean, it's not profitable. It's less profitable, let's say it like that, because you pay so much in commission and so much in spread. 5-minute downtrend, yeah, at this point we are forming a downtrend. We had a break of structure over break of structure, if you look at it like this. So now, yeah, it's really choppy. It's a Friday with no volume so far. When they lose one trade, they raise a whole week of trades. Yeah, and that's the thing. Maybe that guy can deal with that psychologically, but the majority of the viewers on the stream will not be able to deal with that. So, and then they will maybe even blow their account to make that loss back instantly. And that's really bad, I think, you know. But if you have a 60% win rate, maybe 50-60%, and you look for a 1 to 2 hour on average, your psychology will be good, because you know you can lose a trade, but the next trade will make up for that loss and put you in profit also. So look, right now we are up 3R for the week, a bit more, 3.4R for the week with the runners, and we didn't lose any trade yet. So even if we lose next week, we are still up 2.4R, and then you can lose even another trade, which is lower probability, because it's really rare that we lose 2 trades in a row, but it can happen, of course. It's just probabilities, but you're still up, and this is what's important in trading. You have to play with the probabilities and with the statistics, so it works in your favor. What's your future plan with trading? Will you be even doing it after 10 years? I mean, after 10 years, I will be 34. Hamza will be 37. I don't see any reason why we shouldn't do it.
To be honest, it is after a certain time or an experience, and when you're profitable, you just actually really invest 2, maximum 3 hours a day, and can make a really good amount of money to live off. And especially at that age, if I still need some money to live off from, then trading is the way to go. Then I will have some kids, you know, where I can spend time with them, and that's the beauty, I think, of trading. You know, like you come to the charts 2 to 3 hours, and then call it a day, and the rest of the day you are with your family. So I think that's the beauty actually of trading as a family guy, you know.
Yeah, have to see it long term, man. Have to see it long term. But once you're, yeah, whatever. When they lose one, would you stream live your trade recap or record it, then upload it on YouTube? I mean, that's a good idea actually, but I don't know if people would join on that, because many people are not serious in trading, so they just want to attend the live to get in a trade, but I don't know if they would really join the trade recap session on YouTube.
And look, we are here talking about some really important stuff actually about trading, but some guys just erasing their likes. So this shows us that most of the people here are just really hyped for trades, and just for example, guys, imagine this: we make a 1-minute scalping session on this live stream. You would have probably had 5 to 6 trades now, probably won 4 and lost 1 to 2 of them. But what's the point of this?
And we would have way more viewers, because people would get so hyped, you know, get dopamine, boom, boom, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, let's go, book profits, I'm out, guys. What's that, you know? And we can trade the 1 minute really well. I mean, Joel knows how confident I am on the 1 minute. We've traded together a lot, and he knows I'm extremely confident on the 1 minute. I can really scalp the 1 minute on a really high level. I'm not trying to push myself, but I know I can do that. Hamza also. So, because I've put in so much work into that. But man, you don't have to do it, especially with these prop firms. You have so much slippage, like the spread and everything, it destroys your risk reward so much. So just go for the easier trades, and yeah, it will be fine, man. So yeah, right now we are retesting the zone. I think we even broke the low, but yeah, price action at this point is really choppy, to be honest. Look how the 1 hour had no bottom wick, pushed up, created the top wick, and is dropping at this point, you know. It's just really choppy price action. The volume is not there. We are approaching our zone once again, but yeah, I don't know at this point. It's getting very late. It's getting very late at this point. Yeah, we're gonna stick around another 15 minutes or so, 20 minutes, maybe max 30 minutes, because it's approaching our zone. But after that, we'll call it a day, call it a week. Yes, the funds brothers are very good at 1-minute executions, but it's hard to prepare to execute while streaming, explaining things to people. Exactly. So that would be way too hard, I think. 1 minute. 1 minute would be way too hard. You guys, yeah, I don't know if you guys would be able to keep up. It would be way too much. And streaming is very exhausting. I just feel how, like, talking the whole time. I mean, I can talk a lot, but still, it's like really exhausting, to be honest. So we'll stick to the way we are. I mean, 5 minutes is already really low time frame. I don't know many people who do that. Like most of the people, they don't trade the lower time frames on stream. So this is already enough, I think. But yeah, Thiam, with the trade recap on the weekend, I don't think that many people would join, you know. Like in the future, maybe we can look. I mean, we do it on our own anyways, and also with the one-on-one sessions, you know. But yeah, for now we'll stick to this. I think this is enough. Like, I mean, this is good value that we provide, you know, to the public. It's free. You guys don't have to pay anything. Only thing we ask you guys is support. You know, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, push us on the socials. You know, support us, like the tweets, like the Instagram reels, whatever. You know, we appreciate those kind of things. That's all we want, you know, from you guys. So as long as you guys support us, we'll keep on doing these streams, and yeah, I think that's good. So we tapped it once again, but yeah, the volume is just really low at this point. So, and if you look at the candles, yeah, it's pretty low. Let's see if we can see some structure forming now at this point, because we swept the low. Let me see.
Also respected with the body closure.
Exactly. So this is pretty much the area where the high probability, and 5 minute also the body closed above, so that's also pretty good, you know. Did anybody get into a trade? And by the way, someone got it. Look, it was good that you closed the buy, bro. It was good that you closed the buy. That's why we were saying, like, guys, of course we would also love to take just every trade and be done with it, but man, it's not worth it, you know. You have to look at risk reward. Look, it was barely a one-to-one this trade, you know. So we don't want to get into these trades and yeah, be fearful of that. So now we are dropping even more. I think the thing that we were projecting in advance is playing out. I think most likely we come all the way down to this zone.
That would give also some volume, I think.
Yeah, and I think then that would bring us volume, and we also have the psychological level here, which is the 20, 30, 30. So I will mark that just in case. Yeah, let me do it. Yeah, blue is fine.
You can also mark the daily opening price if you want.
Exactly, that's a good idea. Yeah, usually we do that also. We forgot about that actually. This is the daily opening price. Now we are selling off strong. About to tap it. No, didn't entry as gold started rejecting from 15-minute fair value gap around 45. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's what happened there. Yeah, this is why we're saying, guys, like, you have to be picky. With gold, you have to be picky, you have to be patient. It really was very risky. Exactly, bro. That's why, I mean, it was good that you banked your profit on that. I didn't say those things to scare you, but I didn't want you to like lose that trade, you know. So it was good that you secured, because it was not high probability, and that's why it literally was just a pullback. You took the pullback and now it's dropping, you know. So yeah, we are dropping now really nicely. I deleted the zone, by the way. Why did I delete the zone, guys? Can anybody tell me? Because what is happening right now, we are seeing a penetration. So when we're seeing a penetration, is the zone still valid? Let's get some interaction here. Let's go. Because we ran through, it's invalidated. Exactly. We ran through that zone, and that means that the zone is not valid anymore. So right now, a big bearish candle, 5-minute big bearish candle, 63 pips in volume. We have volume. Yeah, you just joined, Rough Crew. Amazing, bro. Welcome. All good. Hopefully you are also well. Did you take any trades today? We didn't take anything just yet, but we avoided a loss already. Yes, the zone broke already. Exactly. So we have a really strong bearish closure now at this point. So from the daily open. So ideally, if we can get a wick to this area, you know, break into this area, get a rejection from here, I think that would be pretty nice, because then we would also have clean range to the upside, you know. So keep in mind, 15-minute candle is about to close in 4 minutes. So if the new 15-minute candle gives us that drop to the downside, then we can push up with the new one maybe.
And guys, please, we are getting some charts sent on Telegram, but send them in the chat so we can go over them on stream. Don't
Yes.
DM us the charts. Please share the trading view link, and we will go over this.
Avoiding a loss is even better than taking a trade sometimes. Congrats. Exactly, bro. Look, if we just took that trade just because we got FOMO, oh wow, 15-minute pin bar, 5-minute, whatever, but man, price action is not telling me that the price action is strong. Price is strong, bulls are strong. So why should I just take that trade out of FOMO and get an unnecessary loss? We're up 3.4 for the week. Why would I risk a loss, you know? So especially on Fridays, the setup has to be clean. The setups have to be clean, because it's the last day, and most people, they lose all their profits on Friday. It used to happen to me also. you know. We're 4 years in now, and man, I used to not trade on Friday also, by the way, because it was just awful, you know. I would lose all my profits on Friday, or just try to make all my losses back also. So I'm learning a lot, being patient from you guys. Thanks a lot for that. Amazing, Hasni. Just stick around, bro, and you will develop that also. Try to replicate what we're doing, and you'll get there. People are not patient. V power, exactly. But you have to be patient, man. If in trading, if you're not patient, you're not gonna go far, you know. You're not gonna get far in this industry. I did have EU short about 1.5 R now. Amazing, 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 amazing EU. I have no idea what happened to EU. It's been a long, long time since I checked the chart of EU, but yeah. Knowing you guys are so young and patient, that's a good trait to have. Yeah, Hasni, that's true. But these kind of trades, you are developing them. Like good traits from a trader is definitely discipline, strong character, patience, and yeah, these longevity. You know, like thinking long term, like, and that comes with patience. So if you have these traits, man, you're gonna get far in trading. But if you don't, and you're trying to take every single trade, nah, man, you're not gonna get far in trading, you know. Especially not with trading gold. Like if you're trading gold and you're trying to like chase every 1 minute or 5 minute, it's gonna be painful, you know. It's going to be painful. So yeah, that's why we only wait for the quality setups, man. We only wait for the quality setups, and we are patient with that. And if you are patient with that, you're gonna make money. Who was here on Wednesday? Who took that trade with us on Wednesday? So you guys are up. Hopefully, if you didn't lose it afterwards. Who is up with us for the week? Let's see some W's. If you're up for the week with us on that trade with Wednesday, if you took that trade, let's get some W's. I think a bunch of people took that trade with us. Because if you took that trade, you shouldn't have FOMO right now. Of course, I mean, I know, you know, like if you don't have big capital, you still want to trade and everything. But man, if you're up, if you're doing these funded accounts, I remember my that 50k account. Now on that first account that I had on MFF, my challenge, I had 2 trades because I was really disciplined. I had 2 trades and passed with 2 trades the first phase 1. I think I even have that screenshot. So because I went only for quality setups, took 2 trades, 2 2R trades, and passed it, you know, really smoothly. I mean, I didn't get my payout and they shut down. That's another story. But then I did the comeback with funding pips, but all with just being patient and going for A+ setups. Because if you are going for the A+ setups, you can risk more. You can definitely risk more, you know. Stoic, I'm up 5R, amazing. 5R, you're up more than us for the week, bro. Amazing. We are up 3.4R for the week. So you're doing better than us. That's amazing. So yeah, book that profit, bro. So right now we are seeing a reaction from the daily open, which is really, really interesting. But the candle has still 3.5 minutes in. So let's see for how the candle will close. But to be honest, I would prefer if we could get here. I would definitely prefer that, but like we said, always we adapt, you know. We adapt to price. So it's also the new 15-minute. So the new 15-minute just opened. Watching you analyze the charts, that's the value. Taking a trade is a bonus. Exactly. I mean, that's what the idea with the live streams was in the first place, because of course many people want to take a trade and everything, but I think if you really want to be profitable and take this seriously, more important thing is to look and learn what are these guys doing, you know, like what are they looking for, like these kind of things. If you look out for that and build your own way, you know, slowly, and adapt to it, I think that's way more valuable, to be honest. Because we might take a trade now, win it, and then once the stream closes, you take another trade and then lose it. You know, what's the point in that? So, but really learning the skill is way more important. You, like, there is that saying, I mean, everybody knows it. I know it's nobody can hear it anymore. Like with the teacher, give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. Teach him how to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. But it's actually the truth. It really is the truth, to be honest. Because if you depend on a guy streaming or giving signals, what do you do if the guy dies tomorrow? You have no income or what? So I would never ever depend on anybody, to be honest. So yeah, not depend on people, let's say it like that. So yeah, we have 1 minute left for the closure. Let's see how the closure is gonna. Are you in any trade, bro? No, we didn't take any trades yet, and we are still not in any trade right now. We are still patiently waiting. I mean, if this 5 minute closes strong bullish, it's not bad, to be honest, but I would really like to see this tap, you know. So I would really wait for another tap here, because this is not enough information for me. Your lives are so valuable. Are you going to continue with your lives for next week? I don't know, to be honest. We might not. Like, no, I'm joking. But if you want us to continue, then type in the chat stream, please stream, or something like that. Let's see if many people want it. But yeah, look, this 5 minute closure was rubbish. So let's wait for the pullback into this zone. And if we get something from there, we get it. We have 10 minutes left for the next 1 hour candle. But if we don't, we just call it a day. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. I know the people who are typing in the chat, you are subscribed. But subscribe to the channel, guys, and leave a like on the stream if you want to motivate us to do these live streams. We are 2 subscribers shy from 200. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you guys want it apparently. Also support us on the socials. Twitter, Instagram, Telegram, join all of them. All is in the description. Yeah. Who is in the Telegram here? Who is in the Telegram channel here? Let's see the people who are in the Telegram channel. By the way, we are now dropping as we were anticipating. At this point, we are dropping, so it's getting interesting right now. It is getting interesting. 8 minutes left for the new 1 hour candle. So what I would love to see, this would be amazing if we can see that. A tap into here with the new 1 hour, breaking the low, and then we can see something like this. So this would be amazing. This would be really nice. But keep in mind that the 1 hour now is really bearish. But I think this is a perfect area. This would be the last frontier. If we break through this area, it's done, you know. Then it's just done. It's still a great day because we didn't get any FOMO and we didn't gamble on any B setup. Give us the John Wick. Yeah, no, you don't want to become John Wick, man. That's why, like, if you would have sold this here, then you would be John Wick. Let's look. This is John Wick, selling the lows. You know, this is John Wick. Look, you are John Wick here. You would be in instant drawdown. That means becoming John Wick in the markets. Are you looking?
Would slip too.
And your entry would slip too also, yeah, and stops also probably. Yeah, I'm in the Telegram. Yes, Telegram gang. I'm in Telegram. Amazing. We have people from the Telegram here. I think we have. We crossed the 200 on the Telegram channel. Yeah, almost crossing the 200 people on the Telegram channel also. Yeah. Yeah, share the channel, guys. Share the channel, the Telegram channel with people. We want to provide value to many people as possible, you know. Like, there are so many like channels out there providing zero value. So we really want to provide the best value that we can possibly can, you know. And if we can reach more people, that would be amazing. Twitter and Telegram are love. Yeah. Also, follow us on Twitter, guys. You can follow us on Twitter. You will be updated on everything there. Yeah. Let's see, man. Let's see. It's getting interesting now. I'm really exhausted at this point. We are almost 3 hours into the stream, and I'm feeling really drained in energy. I'm feeling really drained, to be honest. So we'll give this another shot. Like, just wait a bit more for the next 1 hour to close. But if we don't see anything, then yeah, we'll just call it a session and just call it a day and a week, to be honest. I don't want to be sitting here all day, you know. There is no point in doing that anyways. So yeah. Yeah, right now we are going even down even further. Yeah, there was no high probability trade yet. Only low risk reward setups. Like only setups where you had like really low risk reward, you know. Even negative risk reward. How would you suggest starting to learn about the way you are trading? Like imbalances, supply and demand, zones, etc. are new to me. Any resources you can direct me towards? Yeah, I would say just join the live streams daily and you will get the hang of it eventually. It's not that hard, it's just about discipline and patience and time. You have to put in the time, watch every live stream, look how we identify the zones, look because I mean we explain it all, you know, which zone, why we draw them out, you know, like there may be a break of structure and all of that. So just stick around, you know, watch live streams, and I think you'll be good to go. Because I don't like I would not direct you to any source, to be honest, because many guys, there is not one single guy doing supply and demand and imbalances and all of that on gold. There is a reason for that. You don't see, we are not SMC traders, we are not ICT traders. We have our own sauce. We took from everybody in something, you know, and you don't see those people trading gold, these SMC or ICT traders. There's a reason, because for gold you need also a deep understanding of price action, you know. You also need a deep understanding of price action, and now we are reacting from the zone. And also we didn't close below the psychological level, but we need a good candle closure from here. Right now the reaction is pretty good, but let's see how the new 1 hour will come. Ideally, the new 1 hour candle comes down one more time, gives us a pullback, maybe even takes out the low, and then we can push up. I think that would be great. Time to enjoy the weekend and the profits made. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we will wait for the new 1 hour because we can also hang around into this area, and I don't want to now get into a trade and then hold that trade for another hour or something, because I feel really drained at this point. It's been like 3 hours almost now for the stream, and the worst thing that can happen is now forcing a trade, losing it on a Friday, and ruining your whole day, you know. I mean, we would just lose 1 hour. We're still up, but still, like, I think Friday losses are hurting they hurt the most, you know. It's unnecessary. So just wait for a proper setup. If an A plus setup comes, it comes. If not, it's fine, you know. Did he take the trade? Bro, no. If we're gonna take the trade, we will tell you guys. We didn't take anything yet. Looking to see 1 hour close above the daily open. Yeah, ideally that would be great. The next 1 hour can come down, do the bottom wick, and then we can see the correction. I think that would be really nice. And we also retested the 4 hour demand last frontier area here. So I think it looks pretty nice, to be honest. Just have to wait a bit more because it's a Friday and we waited this long, and for sure I'm not gonna just take a random setup now, you know. Reaction looks good so far though. Yeah, the reaction looks good so far, but it's just 30 pips now. So we need proper confirmations, because look how much we dropped. We dropped 150 pips. 30 pips is nothing compared to that. Always think about those things in relation to the move prior to that.
And also, like, just like yesterday, we pointed out on the beginning of the stream where we made the recap from yesterday, that the 30-minute respected the imbalance. And what you can see is that right now, same thing happened actually again. We wicked through, reacted from a demand, and respected the imbalance. These are like the most favorable price action patterns that you want to see actually with gold. Because gold is very volatile, very aggressive. That's why you also want to see this whip through, but then with the body closure respecting the imbalance. And we can clearly see it on the 30-minute it left like a 50 pip, almost like a 50 pip wick. That's why it will be really nice if we can see a retest of this area, because right now that's not clean enough. That's why we would like to see the retest. So not that you guys think we always have to wait for a retest, but the thing is, we just need to have like clean candles. You know, that's the point of it. Because right now, if you look at the 1 hour, it's still close below the previous 1 hour, and also the 4 hour is extremely bearish, guys. We're still respecting this demand for now. The 4 hour has still 2 hours to go, but it's still not clean enough to really take, for example, like 1% risk or something like that on this setup right now. That's why we would still like to wait, you know, like for a proper formation or just entry confirmation setup. that's also in our playbook. That's the most important thing. If we enter this trade and we win, but we don't like respect our playbook, then it's a bad win. And actually, guys, if we like take trades that are not in our playbooks and we still win, we give that money to charity. Like we make ourselves accountable for and take the money and give it away, just like, you know, like giving it to charity or something like this.
Yeah, that's a new thing that we implemented. We also had a thing like if we don't follow the rules, we have to pay like 100 euro, 200 euros, 300 euros, maybe even, you know, to charity. If you're not following the rules, we have to keep ourselves accountable. These are also things that you guys can do. If you have brothers or friends who are trading, you can build your discipline up with that. What are confirmations you are looking to see? Bro, I explained that a bunch of times. I mean, look, now we have a new 1 hour candle. So if this 1 hour candle can come down, create a bottom wick, and start giving us 5-minute pin bars, 5-minute engulfing candles from the zone again, that would be a good confirmation. I think, yeah, that would be because right now at this point we only had one tap, and also we had a 5-minute candle closing into the area, like closed into the zone. So we really need a candle that is rejecting this area aggressively, you know, doing this.
Beat the balance for a bit.
A candle rejecting like this, maybe, you know. How can I? So something like this, you know. Yeah, something like this. I think this would be something really, really nice. Like clear rejections. This is what you want to see. Do you guys see this candle? So you want to see something like this. And if it's even lower, it's even better if it takes out the low or something, you know. Or also, like, let's say there is a bearish candle before. So let's say we have a bearish candle like this before, and it's doing that. So it's engulfing the whole candle, and that's amazing. That's a good confirmation, you know. And after the 5-minute pinball engulfing, do you go to 1 minute for entry on tap into imbalance, or is the 5-minute candle enough? Yeah, it really depends on the situation, but usually what we do to increase our risk reward, we wait for that bottom wick, you know, that bottom wick, and then we enter on that bottom wick or the break of the high. But it's really individual, you know. It can change from the candle formations, but usually, let's say, like, you go to the 1 minute and then you form, yeah, you have only one imbalance here. You have only one imbalance here, which is this one, you know. So there you can see already that it's not clean, you know. Look at these choppy candles. So and then ideally you may, let's say you have an imbalance here on the 1 minute, and then the candle taps into that imbalance and then does the same thing from there, you know. it taps the imbalance and then starts forming this. You know? You get the idea. So, yeah. This is like the kind of things we are looking for. And this is really unique, guys. Like, this is just something that we built up with just, yeah, hundreds and hundreds and thousands of hours in the markets at this point. Like, we've been trading gold for 4 years and 3 years consistently, just the NY session. And this is how gold moves. Thanks, brother, very helpful. Yeah, you're welcome, Ruff. You're welcome. You're welcome. If it helps you, that's great, bro. So yeah, we have about like 7 minutes, then the 15-minute will close. If we don't see any movement with that, we're just gonna call the day because it's getting really late. And I will also go to the, like, we have stuff to do, you know, we have stuff to do. Not gonna just, this is the worst thing that you can have do, guys, like to stay on the charts for the whole Friday till the market closes. We used to do that back in the days, but it's just so bad. Yeah, it's so bad. This is a really bad habit. I think especially on Fridays you should try to call it a day as soon as possible. You know, we are here already 3 hours, so let's see, 15 minutes to go. You know, like for this 15-minute closure, if we see something, we see something. If we don't, it's fine. I'm fine with calling it a week at this point. No FOMO, no FOMO whatsoever. We didn't have any trade yet, but we avoided a bunch of losses also. You know, we avoided losses also. Yeah, it may tap, it may not, but man, just look at this price action here. Like, yeah, I don't know. Have to be really careful here. It looks good, to be honest, if you would get a wick through here. You know, if we could get that tap, you know. But yeah, let's see, man. Let's see. Let's be patient. 5 more minutes to go. 15 minute. Look at that. It's a doji candle, doji rejection. Took out the high, and now it's flipping. It may even fill the wick. You know, you don't know. So just be patient. If you form your structure, maybe, you know, 4 minutes. This 5-minute candle closure, we will evaluate this and then we'll see what happens, you know. So how is the week looking for you guys? Who had a profitable week? Who had a losing week? Maybe break-even week? What's your stats for the week? These things are really important to evaluate. On Friday you have to check that. If you're down for the week, try to focus on A+ setups. If you get it, you get it. If not, then just call it a week. You know, these things are really important to keep track of. You know. Yeah. We have 3 minutes left. We have 3 minutes left, guys. Let's see if we can get some movement. But as far as now, the whole NY session was just a liquidity grab and then a rejection, a whole correction. Let me delete this. Whole correction at this point. Yeah, I'm getting really sleepy now at this point.
Yeah, guys, we are streaming now for, I think, like over 3 hours, or exactly 3 hours or something like this, almost 3 hours, but we still haven't reached the 200 subscribers, guys. That's really bothering me right now. I will, I have like I don't know if it's really a thing that I have like is sickness or something, but I love these round numbers. So give me that 200, guys. Give me that 200, and we'll see if we can get a setup with the next 5-minute closure. And if not, it's okay. It will be still a profitable week for us. And if you get a setup, don't risk too much. Maybe just risk like half of the risk that you normally take, because on Fridays it's not worth it to risk so much, guys. I had a fantastic week, but was in drawdown last 2 weeks. Spent weekend reviewing my trades, realized that I get too attached to position and fix it. Got account to profits now, awaiting 5-figure payout. Very nice, rough crew. Always journal your trades. Look what you did, what your idea was, and also not only journaling, guys. So what I can recommend you is have a checklist of the things you want to see before you enter a trade. For example, if I had to make a checklist, it would be: are we in the New York session? Okay, check. Do we have is the trade in the higher time frame trend direction? Okay, check. Is the trend following the intraday trend? Okay, nice, check. Are we in some kind of area? It could be a supply or demand or some kind of imbalance. Okay, nice, check. Can we have easy targets that we can target for good risk to reward? Yes, okay, check. And then entry criteria, check. So these are probably like the things that I would go through before taking a trade. So it's good to journal, but it's better if you journal and also have a checklist before you enter a trade. That's how you avoid trades, guys, that are going to be losers. So actually right now the 5-minute is about to close, and it's flipping before the closure and close as a pin bar.
Yeah, I mean.
And the 15-minute is a doji, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really. It may go from here, but this is not a setup that's worth it to take right now. I mean, you have.
There's no volume.
There is no volume. Also, look at the 15 minutes how they are closing. Like, I think price will play around in this area a bit more. You know, it can come down again, maybe create a lower low, and then hang around here a bit, form structure, and then slowly maybe crumble its way up. Or it's just gonna be a bleeding Friday there, you know, just dropping slowly, you know, just that can be the case also, because the weekly candle is still bearish, by the way. You know, the weekly is still bearish, and yeah, it may close like that. It may close like that, yeah, at this point, I think we can call it a day, because I don't think that anything will come. This 5-minute is nothing, you know, nothing worth mentioning. So yeah, I think we can call it a day at this point, guys. It's been a good session, I think, good, disciplined, patient session. I hope you guys took out something. I know some of you may be desperate to get in a trade, but that's not the way to go, guys. We're here for the long run. We are already up for the week, so there is no need to there is no need to force anything. I really thought that we could get something you know, for today, for Friday, but yeah, it is what it is. Anyways, hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Don't overtrade, don't try to force any trades now. Just call it a day, man, and come back on Monday. We'll be here on Monday. We'll see you guys on Monday, hopefully. Then NY session again. We'll start the stream probably around like 8:15, like NY 8:15, 8:20. So yeah, be aware of that. Check the Telegram channel. We post a link in that. Subscribe to the channel also. And yeah, man, I hope you guys have a blessed weekend. Take care. Don't blow up your profits the weekend. Use it to recap your trades. If you did any mistakes, things you can improve, and do your journal, man. Do the boring part of trading. Journaling is the boring part of trading, but the part which will make you the most money. So anyways, have a blessed day. Yeah,
Take care, guys. Have a good weekend, and we'll see each other hopefully on Monday again.
take care guys.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye bye, take care, have a nice day, bye bye.